Welcome to ABC31 News tonight. I'm Scott Beadle. The city of Marksville is excited to show off some updates made at the Paragon Casino Resort. ABC31's Joanna Phillips traveled to Avoyles Parish for the story.
The Paragon Casino Resort in Marksville has been an economic driver in Avoyles Parish for 22 years. Recently, the Paragon made some updates to its facilities and advertising efforts as a part of a brand refresh with management partner Mohegan Gaming and Entertainment. I toured the casino to see some of the updates for myself. My first stop was the Spa La Vie.
So we kind of revamped the menu, changed some services around, brought in some new product lines, different little things like that. We have 11 treatment rooms. Spa La Vie is 12,574 square feet. We are a full service spa. We have massages, facials, manicures, pedicures, and hair services.
Next, I took a look at the new marquee above the movie cinema, the only theater in Marksville with tickets now available for purchase online. And the main area of the casino, the gaming floor, has some new features. The 64,000 square foot gaming area here at the Paragon Casino Resort has got new chairs, new amenities for guests, and of course, new slot machines. Visit the Paragon Casino Resort website to find out more, or make the short drive to Marksville to see what they have to offer. And don't forget, country music's own Rascal Flatts will perform at the Paragon in December. Tickets will go on sale later this week. In Marksville, Joanna Phillips, ABC 31 News.
Some Louisiana citizens are saying they want to see proposed laws that spend tax dollars on highways. We caught up with Senator Jay Luno to get updates on this highly discussed issue.
They had some legislation to allow the people to vote on whether or not they wanted to tax themselves more to pay for more road construction and maintenance. But that bill did not make it out of the House of Representatives. So we got it back to square one. We're looking at this again. I believe that the people are interested in doing that. We'll see how they vote on this constitutional amendment.
And if citizens vote to pass the constitutional amendment number 2, it would guarantee money for state roads and highways. This morning, Tioga Junior High students participated in the Jobs for America's Graduates Louisiana ceremony. More than 30 students reaped the benefits that JAG Louisiana has to offer. Students received a unique set of services to deal with major obstacles in order to help them earn a high school diploma. The program also supports students pursuing a career diploma through early experiences, learning career skills, and career awareness. An Alexandria woman is accused of leaving children home alone with drugs nearby. 27-year-old Crystal Cage faces child desertion and possession of marijuana charges, among others. Police received a call yesterday around 2 a.m. of a child outside alone. Responding, they found a 4-year-old near a house with the front door open and no adults at home. Inside was a 1-year-old asleep. There was also marijuana in the kitchen. Shortly after that, Cage showed up saying she had just gone to the store to get milk while the children slept. Police did arrest her. An Alexandria man is charged with his third offense of DUI after an incident last week. On September 26th, around 1 p.m., police say they found 36-year-old Terrence Nash passed out behind the wheel of the car with his engine running. Police arrested him and he was booked into the Rapides Parish Detention Center. And an Alexandria man faces 8 charges of identity theft tonight. Police say 38-year-old Kenneth Woodruff used someone's credit card unlawfully. A woman called police back on September 14th after noticing a bunch of unexpected charges on her bill. An investigation led police to Woodruff. Pretty warm conditions seem to be sticking around central Louisiana. Meteorologist Kim Walker is here with a first look at our forecast.
Well, it definitely was a little bit on the warm side today, a little bit above normal. We're going to continue to see the sunshine and bask in the sunshine throughout the day. 63 degrees. We'll start off at 7 o'clock and then by noon, 81. Temperatures will be close to around 90 degrees in the afternoon, and then we drop back down to around 88 degrees by 5 o'clock. We are going to see dry conditions through the end of the work week, but by this weekend, our rain chances will return. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a little bit.
All right, thank you, Kim. Today, many churches across America celebrated the feast of St. Francis of Assisi, including St. James Episcopal Church and Day School. The St. James Episcopal students brought out their stuffed animals to be blessed, and Senla residents brought their real animals out to receive a blessing as well. The feast commemorates the life of St. Francis, who was born in the 12th century and is the Catholic Church's patron saint of animals and the environment.
One of the characteristics of St. Francis is that he loved creation, all of creation. He did a very famous canticle called Brother Sun and Sister Moon, which is absolutely beautiful, and he calls all of creation our brothers and sisters. And in that, he lots of stories about how much he loved the animals and how much he recognized that they were God's creatures, just like us.
The students ended the event with a prayer by Reverend Deborah Heathcock and a song in honor of St. Francis Day. Yesterday evening, the Cabrini Hospital invited physicians to examine 3 new life-changing machines. Physicians got to see some of the hospital's leading-edge technology, which provided 3D mammography, robotic-assisted surgery, as well as an advanced linear accelerator. Cabrini will have several upcoming events open to the public in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. To find out more, you can visit christushealth.org. Well, of course, fall is officially here, and the Alexandria-Pineville area has a number of activities planned for the month of October, beginning this weekend.
This weekend, Herb Day at Kent House. Of course, they sell out early of the herbs, so make sure to go early. But you can take a tour of the house, explore the herbs and the plants that they have available. Also, it's the Sun-Law Race for the Cure this weekend, so if you haven't signed up yet, there's still time. But good luck to all the runners this weekend. And Funktoberfest is this weekend, of course. Craft beer, home brews, lots of live music, a really fun event. General admission tickets are still available. Get them while you can because they will sell out.
And to find out about other events during the month of October, visit the Alexandria Pineville Convention and Visitors Bureau websites.
Wait, whoa!
Oh, I can't get enough of this video.
Right This Minute is TV's #1 daily viral video show. Right This Minute.
Watch Right This Minute, weekdays at 5 on KLAX TV.
Well, welcome back, everyone. It's been rain-free for the last couple of days. We're going to continue that through the end of the week, but then we are going to see our rain chances return by this weekend, but it's going to still be a little bit warm and humid before another system comes through late next week. We'll talk about that in just a little bit, but temperatures right now, it's 85 degrees in Alexandria, 83 in Leesville, 86 in Lake Charles, Lafayette, around 84 degrees. So temperatures are just about or just slightly above normal. Our dew points has actually dropped down a little bit to around 60 degrees, so it's still putting us in that muggy category, but still not as bad as it was earlier this week where we were in the 70s. But it's going to be muggy as we end the week, and temperatures will be a little bit on the warm side, and that's because moisture will continue to come in from the Gulf of Mexico. There could be some flooding conditions well to our west, but I think in our area we're going to stay dry as high pressure starts to build in again. It's going to keep us dry for at least a couple of days. But then this weekend we're keeping an eye on tropical depression number 16. It is expected to move toward the Gulf and then eventually toward the Gulf Coast. So it looks like we could see possibly some rain out of this. So this is what it looks like right now. The depression is expected to strengthen later on tonight into tomorrow into a tropical storm and eventually move northward through the Yucatan possibly and then toward the Gulf. So as it moves a little bit closer to land, it could intensify into a Category 1 hurricane. And of course, here's the cone of uncertainty anywhere into eastern Louisiana all the way to Florida. So we're going to continue to keep our eyes on it just in case it shifts a little bit more to the west. But right now it looks like it is going to intensify as it moves into the Gulf of Mexico. And we're going to see some cloud cover if it's a little bit closer to our area, and also rain chances will increase if it's closer to our area. But I'm expecting it somewhere in Louisiana or Alabama at this point. But lows tonight, we don't have to worry about any of that rain. It's going to be dry, 63 degrees for our overnight low, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, highs will be around 89 degrees, lots of warmth, plenty of sunshine out there as well. Some places, don't be surprised if you see a few 90s out there. On Friday, expect mostly sunny conditions. It will be very warm. Temperatures climbing to around 91 degrees, 89 for your Saturday. There could be a few afternoon thunderstorms as well. And then our chances of rain increase for Sunday and Monday. Temperatures will remain just a tad above normal, maybe around 90 degrees on Monday and Tuesday. But notice those temperatures on Wednesday. We drop down to around 81 degrees, and it could be even cooler by the end of the week as another cold front comes through. So it looks like we could have to wait a few more days for the fall-like conditions. Scott.
All right, thank you, Kim. Of course, we all know that being overweight is not helpful for your health, but does it have an effect on cancer rates? With more, here's Serena Marshall.
With our waistlines growing, so is obesity in America, with approximately 1/3 of adults now labeled as overweight. And it's not just bad for your heart. A new CDC report summarized data from United States cancer statistics between 2005 and 2014. They saw an increase in the overall rate of cancer for Americans younger than 75. Cancers of the kidney, endometrium, thyroid, pancreas, liver, stomach, as well as postmenopausal breast cancer. Altogether, cancers associated with being overweight or obese accounted for 40% of all cancers diagnosed in 2014. That was just over half of all cancers diagnosed in women and a quarter of those diagnosed in men. There is some good news, though. The third most common cancer in the U.S. and another fat-linked cancer, colorectal cancer, decreased 23% between 2005 and 2014, probably because more people are being tested for it. More colonoscopies means fewer cancer deaths. The message of all of this: shrink your weight, shrink your cancer risk.
Coming up, the NSU volleyball team will host Incarnate Word tomorrow night in their conference home opener. Plus, despite a slow start to the season, the NSU football team is still optimistic. Nick has the latest coming up in sports.
Only one doctor brings health right to your home. Dr. Oz.
Every day is a new chance for change, and everyone can start right now.
With all new ways to feel, encouraged, inspired, hopeful, confident, proud, positive, special, feel better every day. Make an appointment with Dr. Oz. Check in for your daily checkup.
Dr. Oz, airing weekdays at 11 on KLAX TV.
Happy Hump Day, y'all. I'm Nick Frank. The NSU football team enters the weekend at just 1-3 on the season. It's been a struggle to get over the hump and win close games, but the Demons say with the conference season still young, there's still plenty of optimism going around the locker room.
We're not where we want to be. You know, our record's 1-3, but in conference we're 1-1, and that's still in competition to eventually win conference, and that's our goal. That's been our goal from day one, and it's still on the table for us, so we're optimistic.
Everyone's still in it. Everyone's still balling in. Everyone's still all in. And that's all we ask, everyone to give their 100% at practice, and if you give 100% at practice, you'll have success on Saturday.
Kickoff on Saturday is set for 6:30. Now, speaking of conference play, the Demon volleyball team has their first home Southland Conference game tomorrow night. NSU 1-2 to start SLC play, but has won every match but one against Incarnate Word since they joined the conference.
They've had some struggles this year, but they've returned a lot. They have a lot of athletes out there, and they do a lot of good things. So it's always that, you know, that struggle of you don't want them to figure things out against you. But it's going to be a tough match no matter what, and it's a conference match at home. So it should be something that we step up for.
On the diamond, the NSU baseball team released its schedule this week. The Demons have 28 games at home, 28 games on the road. That's balanced. NSU will open the year at home on February 16th against Binghamton. Conference opener will be March 9th against Nichols, and the one and only game against LSU is scheduled for May And the conference tournament to end the season will be at the end of May.
All right, let's take one last look at our forecast.
Well, we are expecting more warm conditions for tomorrow. Temperatures around 91 degrees by your Friday. Then rain chances return this weekend, possibly from a tropical system that's developing in Central America. Temperatures will stay in the 90s through early next week, but then by the middle part of the week, we do have another cold front coming through, so it's going to start to feel a lot more like fall next week.
Nice.
All right. Thanks, Kim. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.
To you, it's just an old coat. But to an underprivileged child, it's a warmer winter. Please help us collect coats for kids before the cold months get here. You can drop off new or gently used coats at a location near you. All coats are cleaned and distributed right here in our community. The KLAX Coats for Kids Drive is sponsored by First Federal Bank, Southern Heritage Bank, Bank of Montgomery, Kramer Funeral Home, Take 5 Oil Change, South Park Cleaners, and LaSalle Printing and Office Supply.
ABC31 KLAX, the exclusive provider of ABC programming in Central Louisiana. We are the only station where you can watch new, first-run ABC programs like Dancing with the Stars, Designated Survivor,
Strike the enemy.
Grey's Anatomy.
Rays can deliver.
Damn right. Hi, I'm Michael Bailey. Call me at the number on the screen. See how easy and affordable television advertising can be.